willing to help her commit that adulterous act. She can't commit it by herself. So not only are you bringing her curse of adultery into your life, you still have to deal with your own curse of adultery. So you're bringing her negative energy to combine with your negative energy, and you expecting a positive result. If a woman will cheat with you, she will definitely cheat on you. If a woman commit adultery with you, she will definitely commit adultery on you. If a woman will help you rob another man, she will help another man rob you. If a woman will put your child on another man, she will put another man's child on you. You are not that special where a woman will use you to get over on another man, but then not use another man to get over on you. You have to remember, she is what she is. If her behavior is this with that man, then she's the same woman when you get her. Your relationship is just newer to her. So she's probably not going to do those things in the beginning. The fourth woman you need to avoid. If one of your friends or relatives can tell you at any point how her body feels, it doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago. If it was 10 years ago and she was with one of your friends, how you going to be with that woman? If it was 10 years ago and she was with one of your relatives, how you going to be with that woman? How are you going to be with the woman where when you bring her around, there's someone else there who she's been with already? And this happens more than you would believe. There are men who end up not being with a woman and then she's with their neighbor. There are men who end up not being with a woman and she's with their boss, or she's with one of their employees, or she's with some guy who works at the gym, or she's with one of his former friends, or she's with one of his current friends, or she's with his cousin. Or you got to understand the role that women play in this society as far as perpetuating the evil energy of their actions can only be done if men go along with it. A woman can't use men if men are not there allowing themselves to be used. A woman can't take advantage of a man if men are not there allowing themselves to be taken advantage of. This is what we have to keep in mind. We have to stop blaming women for being how they are because we know that they are opportunists by nature. What is an opportunist? Someone who is always looking for an easy opportunity to come out ahead. And if you give her that easy opportunity, she's going to take it. If she doesn't have any easy opportunities, guess what she's going to do? She's going to settle into a role that she has to be engaged in because she's dealing with a man who is not going to give her an easy opportunity to lose him. Sites like OnlyFans, easy opportunity for women to use men. Sites like Seeking Arrangements, easy opportunity for women to use men. And the only time you can be used is if you're led by your lust. The only time that men will say, okay, you got to let a woman just be that, you got to let a woman just be that, yeah, that's fine if you're talking about random women. When you're talking about a woman that you include in your kingdom, in your life, you give her access to your life, no, you don't allow those things. You only do that when you're led by lust. The fifth and final woman that you must avoid at all costs, if you know she was on the carousel from witnessing her take the ride. Like if you're with a woman who's from your area and you watched her on her carousel ride in her younger years, you know her from school, you know how she got down in college, you know on senior day in high school she was out there wilding, you know about some of her sescapades when she got out of college, you know about a lot of men that she's been with, you know about a couple of baby daddies, you just know her history of being on a carousel ride. That means she can't even come to you and act like she used to be a good girl. She can't come to you. She's not moving from another state. You know, women do this all the time. They move from another state. And then they end up meeting a man, and then they play the good girl role. But if you ever find out what their reputation was in the state that they're leaving, then you realize that she was a scallywag in her past life. And now she's trying to use you and use your energy to suppress that part of herself. But let me tell you something. Once a scallywag, always a scallywag. If that behavior is a part of who she is, that's who she's going to become. But you, the man who has watched this woman live this lifestyle, you have no reason to accept her after you've witnessed her live that lifestyle. What's your gain? What do you have to gain? You have nothing to gain and everything to lose if you accept that type of scenario. You know, the bottom line is you men have to understand that not every woman you meet is worthy of your time just because she's beautiful. Because a lot of times you look at a woman's outer beauty and you have no idea what she's made of on the inside, and you end up taking a chance and risking everything that you have and giving her access to the life that you've built. Why? Only to find out that the woman you thought she was is not anywhere near the woman she truly is. And then you realize that you had no reason thinking she was the woman she was because you didn't know her well enough to think that. Let's give you the sixth woman that you should avoid at all costs as a bonus. You know, I like to give a couple of extras every now and then.